Hey there, this is Travis with Icenhower Coaching. So one of the biggest challenges that agents face in their business is, how do I stay consistent with my lead generation whenever I'm in the busy season? And for most folks, that ends up being in the spring, early summer. It varies by locations and so forth. Nonetheless, it's a common problem. And then we experience the roller coaster. I've got a lot of business and I'm closing a lot of deals, and I'm not lead generating and creating new deals for the future, which are typically going to pay me 90 to 120 days or further up in advance. So what do I do? That's a big problem. There's only so many hours in a day. The first thing to recognize is it's the way we think about it. You know, there's agents that are selling over 1,000 homes a year, and there's agents that are working around the clock that are selling 1 to 2 houses a month. So the way we think about things, and first having an abundance mindset, is most important, because how can you stay on your calendar if you're afraid you're going to have a deal fall apart if you don't pick up the phone every time it rings whenever you're in the middle of your lead generation process? Or you have to, somebody wants you to meet a home inspector, or all the mundane things that we have to do or make sure gets taken care of come up. Especially it comes up often when we're in our busiest time of closing deals out and in the midst of all the lag measures that we created from the lead measures we did when it was slower. Having an abundant mindset is huge, and being clear on your vision with that too. So that you're not worried about what you're going to lose, but that you're focused on what your big goal is, what the vision you have for your business is, so that you're thinking and acting and speaking and doing business now the way that you would be if you had hit your goals that are 5 years into the future, or at least 3 years into the future. That's the way you got to show up in your business right now. So it makes it that much easier to have those conversations with that mindset whenever you get something that's trying to come in and waylay you, when you're crystal clear on your vision, which is going to give you the fuel and the energy to make the right kind of decisions and help you keep the most important part of your calendar, which is your lead generation calendar. And then finally with it too, you need some accountability. We all perform better when there's accountability in place. How are you going to keep yourself following your calendar and lead generating when you're the busiest? And you've got lots of things trying to pull you out of the office or pull you off of your phone time, your face-to-face generation time, and so forth. You need some accountability. You need somebody else there that's in your corner, like a coach, to call you on it, that you know you're going to have to answer to whenever you're tempted to just take that phone call or to check that email or return that email, etc. If you want to get to where you know you can be and perform at your top, you need to be accountable. You've got to have an abundant mindset. You got to constantly work on that mindset. You got to be clear on your vision, and you got to stick to your calendar.